about praise and punishments. When we can use it and how?
Punishment, I don't think punishment should be used at all. What children do, they do it innocently. I had a question from a mother today saying that my son is 2 years old and he starts, she said his teeth are itching. So he's biting in everything and he's also biting everybody, which is normal with 2-year-old children. And then she asks a funny question, she says, or an interesting question. When does a child know that something hurts on another person? Because we can say everything to him and he understands that. But when we say this to him, he just goes on biting. The reality is that most of our norms, it takes children about 4 to 5 years to integrate in themselves so that they know. In the meantime, you don't need any punishment. You just need to tell this child who is biting you, stop it, I don't want that. And with a little luck, this child also has a father who can offer his hand and say, come on, bite, as much as you can, so that they get both. Boundaries are, when they work, it's because they are personal. Our history says that children respect boundaries only if they're afraid of the punishment. And we have learned many, many years ago that this is simply not true. But it takes 4.5 to 5 years to integrate. And when she asks, does a 2-year-old know that it hurts on other people? No. Which is why you have to say it 5,000 times over a few months.
Is there any specificity how we talk with kids?
Be as personal as possible, be as authentic as possible. And if the child is not supposed to learn specific skills, then don't talk this child-friendly language. Talk your own adult language. First of all, because it makes a bigger impression on children. Second, because they need to learn how adults talk in order to be able to do that. And then make up your mind, actually. Do you want your child to be obedient? Or is it okay if the child is also partly autonomous and takes his own way or do his own things or whatever he does in retreat? I think that is the most important thing. And don't look for faults, don't look for deficits, which is a trend right now in schools, in kindergarten, by parents. It's like they have this A4 kid that they want to make into an A3 child, and everything has to fit to that. And you cannot, first of all, you cannot be successful. Secondly, what the child needs is not for parents to be occupied with what kind of a child do I want to see in 15 years. It can only grow by being seen as it is now.
For the end of this interview, would you like to give some message to young parents who are grappling with the new role of parenthood, that they would raise healthy and happy children?
I think the most important thing I can say is that remember on a daily basis to enjoy your child, to simply enjoy the way he or she is, exactly like they are. Don't be obsessed with trying to change who they are. That is the best gift you can give them. All the other things come second to that. And when you're trying to raise your child all the time, it loses this feeling that I am being accepted the way I am. Most children today are extremely stressed because they always hear from the parents and that they should be different. Maybe just a little different, but they should be different.